Welcome back. Safety Systems, that's who's bringing you this segment. Who gives local installers, local monitoring, and the best long-term, inexpensive contracts in security and life safety systems? Not the big national company, the local family-owned leader here in East Tennessee for the last 20 years. Safety Systems, that's who brings local installers, local monitoring, and the best long-term, inexpensive contracts in the field. Safety Systems. All right. Before we make some Tennessee men's predictions, Jimmy, have you heard anything today on the Holly Warlick situation?
Just that if there is a change that's made, it would not interfere with men's basketball, so it would not come at a time when Tennessee's actually playing. And the other thing is that with Holly's contract, no matter when she would be released, if she is, her basically she would get exactly what 1 year's salary would amount to.
All right, very good. Now, let's put up a graphic here. If Tennessee is to make the Elite Eight, here's what they have to do. They have to beat a 10-seed Iowa that's number 35 in the Pomeroy computer rankings in Columbus. Then they will have to take on Purdue, a 3-seed, 8th in the Pomeroy rankings. They are 25-9 on the year. They have to do that in Louisville. That's 2 Big Ten teams. The Big Ten is 10-3 in this tournament, if my math's correct, and one of those losses was Minnesota losing to Michigan State inside the conference. Does Tennessee make the Elite Eight? We'll start with Mike and work our way down here. Do they make the Elite Eight and get past both those teams?
I'm 50-50 on both those games. I'll go glass 51% full and say yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes, even though I don't think Tennessee's playing as well now as it did in January. I'm going to say yes.
I've said yes, so I'll stick with that. I'll say no if Carson Edwards scores 42 against Tennessee.
Like he did against Villanova.
Yes.
No.
You say no.
I will say no.
All right, I'm going to.
The same reason Mike said yes. I'm 50-50 on both those games.
You're getting to the point where there are no easy games.
Yes.
I'm going to say no. If the team that beat Kentucky shows up, hey, they can go to the Final Four. If that team doesn't show up, then I'm concerned. Mark Pancratz, they make the Elite Eight?
Yes, I think they're going to respond well today, and I think they'll. When the stack gets, when the deck gets stacked against them, that's when they usually rise up to the challenge, and so I think they'll do it.
All right, 30 seconds. What were some other points, if any, that stood out to you from the texts you got from some of the Big Ten coaches?
Well, it's typically you think of Big Ten, you think of slow it down. Iowa doesn't want to do that. They want to speed you up. They want to outscore you, like you talked about, that point being 80 points.
Yep.
And then them playing zone defense. Zone defense a lot of times leads to three-pointers. Do we attack the paint and get the ball inside? And if we do, I think we'll be able to score enough to win the game.
And the key is, how are they calling it? Because I think this is a big one to watch in terms of the foul trouble, because it's going to be a physical game, I would expect. Gentlemen, thank you all. Thanks to you. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Get by and thank them yourself for bringing you the Sports Source each and every week. And thanks to the Attorney General for not turning over the Mueller report during the 11 o'clock hour and knocking us off the air. Good luck to the Vols. We'll see you next Sunday right back here.